Hi guys, welcome back. So I am making a dessert for tonight from my pantry. We will be making a pecan peach bundt cake because we do drink a lot of coffee around here, and I thought that would be a nice addition to that. So I will take you along for that run. So in here I have my flour and cocoa that I have mixed together. I am just using the baking cocoa. I think I got this. This is Baker's Corner. I think this one is from Azure Standard. I have two of them. So one of them is Azure Standard and the other one might not be. But anyway, you're just going to mix the flour and your cocoa together. Whisk it all in so that you get this nice chocolate batter mix. All right, and this is an unsweetened cocoa. But don't worry, it will be sweet. So I'm going to put this together real quick. It calls for 3 eggs. We're going to do 1 cup of water as well as a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Alright, so I'm going in with my 1 cup of water. And I said initially 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, but it is 1/2 cup. I'm sorry, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. Alright, so here's our 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. We'll be going in with that as well. Alright, and then I will just be using my whisk here to get this all incorporated in. Now, if you want to add more chocolate, you can. Now, I like a somewhat thin batter for my bundt cakes. It just makes them a little lighter and fluffier. I don't like a heavy bundt cake. Okay. Alright, then we're going to melt 1 stick of butter. This is our topping. So this will go in first. I have the batter sitting over there waiting. I have melted down 1 stick of butter. Alright, we're going to add 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Okay, we're just going to put that right into the mix here. And we're just going to get that very well incorporated before we add our pecans. Alright, so our pecans are in. Now, if you want this to be a little bit thicker, you can go in with some more brown sugar, or you can add honey or even maple syrup. I think that we are going to add a little maple syrup to this. So I have decided to add a little Karo syrup to this. And we're just going to give it a stir and get that well incorporated in there. And now that is more of the consistency that I want to see. And remember, this goes in first. Now, go ahead and spray your bundt cake. We got nuts everywhere. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our mixture here and we're going to pour it into the bundt cake first. Just like so. Alright, and then I'm going to add my peaches. And I only add 1 can of these. When I get peaches from my own garden, I'll be using those. Alright, and I'm just going to spread those peaches out. Now, this is where you can add cinnamon. Or you can add it before, but this is where I add cinnamon because I like the cinnamon to be on my peaches. So I have added a little bit of cinnamon there. And then we're just going to add our batter. And we will let this bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. And we will check on it at that time. Alright, we got our bundt cake in the oven now. So I'm going to give this a close. And let that cook. And I'll check back with you in about 25 minutes. Alright, y'all, so I've just taken the bundt cake out of the oven, and I did check it to see that it was done. We're going to flip this over so you can get a look of how this looks. Now, I need both my hands, so give me just a second. Okay. Alright, y'all, so we're going to flip this on over. I'm going to get my other mitt because it's a little bit hot. Alright, now let's see if we can slide our little... Oh, he's hot, y'all. Hang on one second. Alright, y'all, so let's take this off and see what we're working with. Look at that, y'all. Doesn't that look amazing? Now, we've got our peaches in there, and oh, this just looks amazing. Alright, you can do a pecan drizzle on this if you want to. I'm going to leave it just as it is. Alright, as you can see, it is very moist, very delicious. There is our piece, and we're going to give it a taste. Alright, y'all, let's give it a taste here. Delish. Alright, so that is our bundt cake. Definitely will be wonderful with some coffee. So these are just few ways that I am meeting my goals for the 3 River Challenge, and I'm very happy with it. So y'all will see a video on things I've learned and things I've changed and what we're doing differently here. But in the meantime, in between time, you all be blessed. Happy harvesting. While everyone dug into leftovers tonight and everyone fended for themselves, and they actually ate from the pantry, the freezer, and leftovers. Thank you all for tuning in to Katrina's Garden. Be blessed, be safe, and happy harvest.